this morning felt different today. Wasn't the same without you. That storybook ending that would never be. How could it be without you? The birds won't be singing at sunrise today. Clouds up dark in the sky. The thunder is rolling around.
For the first 2 years, I guess we were in here.
They
Nice little spot.
never tell
Junction of the Morning, there's about 4 bar stools here. You can fit about 6 people and then a half food. So, in short order, we knew we needed a different venue for retail. So, I guess it was March, about 2 years ago, I built the other side. Brought it open for people. So it's kind of nice. Now we just kind of turned this into warehousing.
You said
Kept the
that
bar
you'd
space for the
never
writers if we wanted to do
leave me this way. You'd stay with me
Andy and his
until the
both
end.
were teachers, eh?
I gave you my heart
Anyway,
You taught a lot of my
I
nephews.
fly
Yes, you know, Sandy,
all the friends.
who are now teachers.
The birds won't be
Yeah.
singing
Yeah.
at sunrise today.
And I
Clouds
still love the
are
story about
dark
how you
in
got
the
into
sky.
this. Because I just got
The
back from Scotland too.
thunder is rolling
And it was what,
around
year?
my head, and the birds, they never tell
I think it was 20 years ago.
Be visiting a castle or something.
I'm spreading your ashes on
The
the
guy in the back of the place was
place
Doomsday
where we
Brewing.
watched
That's all.
the sunset.
Cool.
It was a brewery.
I'm hoping tomorrow the sun's gonna shine, but I'm not sure I'm ready yet. Birds won't be singing at sunrise today. Clouds up dark in the
Are
sky.
you chemical or?
The thunder is rolling round my
Well, that's me, sorry.
Well, I know in high school.
In high school, I taught
Tell.
biochemistry and physics.
The thunder is
My daughter's in her
rolling
last year.
round
She's
my
about
head. Birds, they never tell.
Yeah, maybe she will.
I'll show you the brewery side here too.
Yeah. So anyway, it's technical. There's a wetback steam boiler there. You can do heat sources multiple different ways in a brewery this size. I've worked in breweries. This is a 10-barrel brewery, so brewers' measurements are done in barrels. A barrel is about 31.5 gallons, right? Or 10-barrel will put out about just shy of 1,200 liters of finished product. So I worked in 10-barrel breweries before they had direct heat. So you had like great big burner underneath the tanks. That's just a waste. The heat just comes up to the sides, goes up to the ceiling. It doesn't do, you waste a lot of it. I've worked on 10-barrel systems that had 3-phase stainless steel heating coils injected into the back of them, number 2 copper wire running on the wall, and that'll scare the bejesus out of you when you think about the amperage that's going through that thing when you're heating stuff up. And so steam heated systems are the Rolls Royce are nice. They're easy to maintain. They're a lot more efficient on what they do.
You just have a boiler somewhere?
Yeah, the boiler's right there, so it's
That's the boiler you were talking about.
yeah, with a 10-barrel system, it's kind of you're in this weird land of boilers. This one is when you phone a commercial manufacturer of boilers, they tell you they don't make them this big. When you phone an industrial manufacturer, they tell you they don't make them this small.
Okay.
But if you don't match your boiler size to your system, you're either going to work the boiler too hard or never get it into an efficient zone. So we found this one, Seaforth, Ontario. If you draw a line between London, Ontario, and Owen Sound, it's like halfway along that line. So we phoned them up. And
They manufacture them?
yeah, they make them there. And I said, do you have one this size? They're like, yep, we do. And I'm like, great, it's in stock. They said, yep. I said, I'll take it. They said, oh, it'll be about 4 weeks. I'm like, I thought you said it was built. They're like, yeah, it might be buried in the warehouse. So
Oh, God.
they found it.
Smaller than the boiler I had at the maple syrup plant.
So that's natural gas, and then you're
Yep.
blowing, there's air blower to blow air in?
Yeah, natural. Yeah, so that's what's happening, and then it's like a tube system in there, right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
you've got your heat come through,
Typical
you've got
boiler.
your water come through, and then it just basically turns it into steam,
Yeah.
sends it up the header, and then you've got the 2 arms that come down here are injection for the first tank and the third tank here, right? So your third tank's a glorified hot water heater. That's all it ever does. The middle tank is not heated, it's passive, it's insulated. That's where your grains and your water mix and start the whole conversion of starches into sugars. So you get your grain sugars for your beer, and then that's your kettle where you boil it, right? So boil for about an hour and a half here because it's a steam heated system, you boil it longer because steam is more controllable, but it's also more gentle on the boil. And then a couple of heat exchangers there on the floor, so that I meter out the flow of the boiling hot liquid through those, so that when it exits out the final heat exchanger, it's at the temperature I need for my yeast. Whatever species of yeast that is, whatever beer I'm making, determines the flow rate and the time of year too, right? So yeah, that's what we do. The second one, there's two-stage, right? The bubble wrap piping is propylene glycol, we keep it below freezing, and then we use and capture some city water too to moderate the temp as well. So pretty straightforward.
I guess you had to learn a little bit of physics and.
Oh, I got a couple of degrees in it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, just it's understanding the properties of steam, like you were saying, versus high current alcohol and so on.
Hey, well, my family is trades, and I knew some, like, I've got a couple of degrees in physics, but nevertheless, when I said I was putting a boiler in here, my dad gave me his TSSA manual for class 3 boiler operator from 1965 or something like that. He said, "Did you read that cover to cover?" So I did. Yeah. So yeah,
Variable speed drives.
Yep, pump stuff over. Pat has probably gone the most recent brew done 2 days ago was in Pat right here. So we hear a bunch of activity down at the bottom, right? So we pump the liquid over here that will become beer, pitch the yeast to the top, and let the yeast do its thing. So what you're seeing here is bubbling out there. Yeast produce like thousands of different compounds when they ferment, but they produce 3 things in really large quantities. They produce carbon dioxide, so that's why you're seeing that bubble out. It's Corman's one-way valve into a bucket of sanitizer, and what it does is just ensure that your tank doesn't overpressurize, right? So you gotta keep your pressure at neutral there. Yeast will produce alcohol, we keep that in there at a certain point in my books, and then yeast will produce a bunch of heat. So you can see on these tanks how thick the tank actually is. You get your outer shell, your inner shell, in between's insulated. On these smaller tanks, there's 2 zones in the tanks where if it gets too hot and packed, the valve opens at the back, and that propylene glycol I was talking about flows in between the 2 tanks, tanks off the heat, and then shuts back down. And Steve was just looking at the control panel over there that controls the whole system is here. Some of the breweries have been at your control panels up on the brew house, which is a bad idea because you got steam and hot water and you have to replace it eventually. Some breweries have individual controls in every tank, so you walk up to the tank to look at the control. I just wanted a centralized system that's away from stuff, right? So this is all the tanks, all the processes. Like I said, the most active fermentation is Pat right now. 68 Fahrenheit, we're including that species of yeast there. If it gets above 69.5, then valve opens up, kicks in, and goes back into the temp for me. Different yeast require different temperatures, different times when we get the there you go. When the yeast is done fermenting, what I do is then close the valve up. So Jerry here, a couple of days ago, there's a beer in it called Kentucky Smooth. So near the end of fermentation, I shut this valve, let it build some natural pressure up in it, and then drop it close to freezing. So when you drop it to freezing, your CO2 that you built up in pressure solubilizes into the beer. But putting it near the freezing will do a couple of things. It'll drop the yeast out in the cone, right? So in that cone down there is no yeast cake because I started this dropping yesterday. The yeast will have all dropped out by about tomorrow. And then the second thing we'll do is start to push out the beer. So when it's done that for a few days, usually about 3 days in beer or more, I then take the middle valve there, get your beer off your yeast, and you put it in your finishing tanks. So your finishers are over here. Those are named by the government. Beer bright tank 1 and beer bright tank 2. 3 and 4 around the corner. Those have to be calibrated by a Canada Revenue Agency excise agent or myself whenever we put a new bright tank in, because that's where one of your taxes get paid on beer. So you want to know how much goes in it. As soon as beer's put in there, you have the first of the 6 taxes that you put on beer. And it's the usual system. You put tax on, they put tax on the tax. But that's how that's how we pay for stuff in Canada, including healthcare. So I'm not, I joke about it, but I'm not complaining about it. That's for sure. So your finishing tanks here, you put the beer in cold. Both these guys are empty because we packaged a little earlier this week. But early next week, Kentucky Smooth will go over into here. And then shortly after, John's got a porter in it that'll go over to the other tank. And here we hold them close to freezing, and we dial them our carbonation with some food grade CO2.
That's CO2
Dash
tank.
purple tanks right there. Yeah, that's Alligal #1 food grade CO2, 100% CO2 mix. And a lot of bars that use this, they have nitrogen in there too, because usually they have really long lines who are trying to push the beer through and they want a gas that will push it but not over carbonate it. Here we're dealing with trying to get the carbonation right.
Kentucky, is that the one?
Yep, yeah, that's the one. That's good stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, November 2nd we'll have that. If you want to see the can and stuff, it's over here. When you get your cans, they come without a lid on them, right? So inside is like an epoxy. They put the inside of the can with because beer is acidic, it'll eat through it. Up until about this summer, your manufacturer's just busy putting the epoxy on the inside. Well, you remember BPA, bisphenol A, scare from a couple of years ago? Well, it turns out all the epoxies were not were bisphenol A positive. So when the industry started discovering this, they were demanding a different coating for the inside of the can. So as of about May last year, our main supplier of cans switched over to an epoxy that doesn't have any bisphenol A residue in it. So a little bit of an improvement. But so when you get them, there's no lid. They got the epoxy on the inside, and then you can them over here. So on the canning day, what we do is sanitize the cans, pop them all up here, line them up, and start to push them through. We hook up the beer with a hose. In fact, yesterday we packaged, so that hose on the floor is still residue from yesterday's packaging. It's got a sanitizer in it right now. But this whole thing runs off the old air compressor there, so a lot of pneumatics and a lot of noise when she's operating. You can see the different pistons. There's one here, there's one here, one in here, one at the back. So you got all your moving parts. This head will lift up, push your cans underneath. These three arms will flush through to 3 cans with CO2. These 3 arms will fill your can with beer. There's 3 little sensors up here, right? So you get a little current running across them that says it's full. And then the cans get pushed back and behind. And they've got an arm with has 3 sensors on the back to tell you where your cans are at. And they get pushed across here. And what they do is they pick up their lids off of the chute here in the middle. So down there. So it comes across, picks up its lid by friction, and then gets pushed up into a rotating spindle. And then 2 die come in. First one crimps it, second one pinches it. So within a couple of seconds, you go from empty to flush to full to crimped.
Three cans.
3 cans at a time. Yeah, that's how they operate, or this one anyway. And then we stick a little portable labeling unit here that's in the warehousing out there. Stick our labels on them, and then we move them into the fridge. Our beer's not pasteurized, not filtered, so we keep them cold till people buy it and take it home and drink it, so that it's in the best condition for them.
Right.
Yeah. Keg filter's right there beside. Kegs are just big cans, right? Same thing. The mill's in the corner, and our current grain supply is sitting here. There is some grain on the other side. You probably saw as well too. I'll source from wherever in the world I think I need to make the best version of the beer that I want to make. Anything in a see-through bag is Canadian. It just happens to be that's the way they do it. These blue and white bags are from the UK, and the red and white bags over there are from Germany. So currently,
Das ist gut.
yeah. Well, from Bamberg, Germany.
Yeah.
There's a company over there called Weirmann that's been making malt since 1800 and something.
Germans know how to make beer.
And the Weirmann's stolen the company,
Yeah.
right? Like the current chair of the company is Sabine Weirmann. It's pretty cool.
That is.
Yeah. So that's
I noticed out in the countryside there's some people now growing hops. Using any local at all?
No, the guy that does the best job around here. Yeah. The guy that does